Families, friends, teachers, administrators, our class advisor Sharon Fenninger, and most importantly, graduates, welcome to Graduation 2010.
Today is the last day we will all be together. Our high school journey has finally come to a close.
It's clear that you're all capable of surmounting your own challenges and overcoming your own obstacles. I've watched you all excel academically, athletically, musically, artistically, and in absolutely every other category, while still maintaining the same class, humility, and sense of humor that makes this crowd so special.
Today will be filled with celebration and laughter, as well as sadness and tears. But throughout today's ceremony, please keep in mind the amazing experiences you had in this school with people you will never forget.
So class of 2010, I want you to go out into the world, and whatever you do, give it your best shot.
It's been real. Keep in touch. We'll miss you.
Eric Peter Ankerud Jr.
This is Eric Ankerud here giving you a 10-year life update. I'll start with I graduated from Ithaca College where I studied video production, and now I'm working for the NHL as mostly a video editor. So I've gone from playing hockey in high school and making videos for my senior project to working for the National Hockey League and getting paid to make videos, most of which can be seen from the NHL's social media platforms. So this should probably be higher quality, but here we are. One thing that is very different from Groton is now I'm living in New York City for the past 6 years.
Greatest city in the world.
4 of those past months include officially moving in with my girlfriend Keely. And while she's great, a major bonus of moving in together was also moving in with her dog Goose. And now with the pandemic, since we're both working from home and it's our first few months living together, we figured why not add one more responsibility and get a puppy. So we did, and got a golden retriever puppy named Buddy. Now we have 2 dogs, one of which has become a big challenge for us during this quarantine. And that pretty much wraps up all the major events of my last 10 years. I hope everyone is doing great, or at least 2020 great, and I'll see you all in 2030. This is Eric Ankerud.
Yeah, it's your name.
Kira Christine Barata.
Hi. All right, so what's been going on with me for 10 years? I'll just talk about this year, but so to introduce this little guy, I got him this year actually, back in May when he was 2 months old, and now he's about 8 months, and his name is Fizz, and he is a little quarantine baby. Coincidence that I got him during quarantine because I was planning on getting a dog, but it was a great time though because I was home. So yeah, I got to spend a lot of time with him and it's been really nice. I'm so happy to have him. Right, Fizzy? Are you glad to be here? He's so cute. Look at him. Just stare at him for a second. You're cute. What else has been going on? I did have a job. So I worked at like this educational travel company, and travel isn't much of a thing right now, so they did have to let a lot of people go. A lot. So I was laid off, but that's okay. It wasn't my endgame job anyways, and I have a few ideas for the direction I want to go in, but we'll see what happens with that. And I do have one roommate. I live in downtown Lowell, and that roommate met through my last job that I was laid off from, and he also got laid off there. So, and he needed somewhere to stay. So yeah, both trying to just figure it out. I do have a few friends that live in this area, so we're able to walk to each other. So they've been kind of like my quarantine crew. I'm sure a lot of people have those few people they get to see, but right, Fizz? And you made some friends. They all have dogs, so he has some best friends, so he's having a great time. He doesn't know what's going on. But yeah, not much else is going on at the moment. Not dating anyone, just kind of having fun with friends. Well, the few that I get to see, but yeah, and I get to spend all my time with them. All right, we're gonna say bye now. Hope everyone else is doing well. Say that. Look at the camera. Okay, he's done. Okay, bye.
Meredith Lenhart Bemkins.
Hey everyone, it's Meredith. This is my fiance Mike behind me, and our dog Nina, who won't look at the camera. Hope you're all doing well, getting through 2020. Don't know where I was the last time we all saw each other. I think I was working in Littleton at Springdale Farm. I used to see a bunch of you there, which was really nice. I now live, did I already say where I live?
Watertown.
Yeah, we live in Watertown. I work from home, but I work for a company that's based out of Waltham. We do suicide prevention. Basically a train the trainer model. We train healthcare providers in safer patient care to prevent suicide. Mike is super into sustainability, but none of you know him. So trying to think throughout this past year, we built a garden, got super into that. I did a lot of quarantine baking. Nina's trying to get away. Yeah, not a whole lot to update on. Wish I could have seen you all this year, but maybe we can do an 11-year reunion next year. Who knows? But yeah, hope you're all doing well, and hope other people's videos are as awkward as mine.
Bye.
Bye.
Philip James Brady.
Hey everybody, got Phil Brady here, just saying hi from my apartment here in New York City. Been living here in Manhattan for last 6 years, ever since I graduated from Villanova in 2014. Go Cats. Currently I'm working here in Ernst & Young in our strategy and transactions practice, so helping buyers and sellers of companies just understand key deal risks and valuation drivers and potential synergies involved in their acquisition strategies. Covering all the financial services companies, so working with asset managers, banks, insurance companies, fintechs, all those exciting companies. It's been pretty good. Got to talk to a lot of really smart people, traveled to some really interesting locations. Currently just been holed up in my apartment for the last 8-9 months on too many Zoom calls and virtual meetings. But yeah, just trying to survive, trying to get through this. We've been super busy at work, so it's been a plus where I don't have to think about all this crazy stuff going on. But hopefully soon everything kind of gets back to normal and we can do something like this in person. Good chatting with everybody, and take care.
Michael Frederick Brown.
Hey everyone, Mike Brown here. Hope you're all doing well. Had much bigger plans for this video, but completely forgot about it until the last minute, so thanks for the update there, Kristen. So it's just going to be me talking and having no idea what I'm about to say, so here we go. Went to St. Mike's and graduated with a biology degree up in Burlington, Vermont, and then lived up there until August of 2019 when I moved out to Denver, which is where I currently am and have been loving it. Working for EF, which is actually a Boston-based company based around travel. You might actually see their office over in Cambridge, which is kind of across the Museum of Science, but they have a Denver office as well. So working for the au pair program, which is all about cultural exchange. It's been an interesting year to say the least, with all the travel restrictions and visa bans and everything, but we're working through it. It's been a pretty fun job, so I'm enjoying that. In my free time, I like to enjoy some hiking, get out and enjoy the skiing in Colorado. We just started the ski season. I already had some good days there. But yeah, really just looking forward to the next year and seeing what ends up happening. In terms of life events, came out as gay, so surprise. Might not be a surprise, not really sure. But that was a while ago. I think that's really the biggest update there. But I'm really interested to see what everyone's up to, and I can't wait to see you all virtually. Have a great day, everyone.
Madison Joyce Cochiola. Joseph Frank Cullen. Zoe Stella Chanel.
Hey everybody, it's Zoe Cullen. Update since we graduated high school. Joe and I have been married for 5 years now. We're currently living in Dunstable. We came back and built a house here about 2 years ago. We have 2 kids, Jameson, who's 3.5, and Stella, who's 1.5. And we have a third one coming on the way. He's due in April, or she is due in April. I am a nurse working in an urgent care in Nashua, and Joe works for a medical device company in Chelmsford. Our days are filled with a lot of kids and taking turns and craziness. It's been a crazy year, but it's been a fun year. Hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. But Jameson wanted to show you some of his moves. Go ahead, bud. Careful.
Ashley Nicole DiNicenzo.
Hi, class of 2020. It's Ashley and my 2 dogs, Moose and Bear. Just wanted to say hello and give you guys a quick update of everything that's been going on. I can't believe it's been 10 years since we've graduated. Crazy. Lots has happened in my life, way too much to, I feel like, describe in a short little clip. So I'll just summarize the past year, crazy year of 2020. So I got to do some exciting things like seeing 2 of my really good friends get married, and got to travel for those weddings to Florida and Montana, which was lots of fun. I also got to play the maid of honor role this year, and watch my sister get married, got to celebrate her a ton with her shower, her bachelorette party, and then replan her wedding many times, but we finally had one, which was so nice in Groton. Yeah, so that was a great time. Still working in marketing. I am now also officially a bar instructor, so that's like my side hustle, my fun job. And I work at Vitality Place in New Hampshire, so if anyone is in Derry and you want to come check it out, we'd love to have you guys in one of my classes. I bought a house it was last year. So bought a house in Atkinson, New Hampshire. So now I'm an official New Hampshire resident and absolutely loving it. It's a cute little town just like Groton. Got these two dogs, Moose and Bear, with my now fiance because I got engaged in April of this year. Planned a wedding during a pandemic, which was lots of fun. We'll be getting married next July, fingers crossed, all goes well with the pandemic, at LaBelle Winery in Amherst, New Hampshire. So lots more exciting things to come, and I can't wait to hear what's going on with everyone else. Cheers, 10 years, and stay happy and healthy, guys. Bye.
Stephanie Ann Dodson.
Hi everyone, Steph Dodson here. After high school, I spent 4 years at UMass Amherst, where I studied math and physics. I then lived in Providence, Rhode Island for 5 years while I was in grad school. Last year, I moved across the country, and I now live in Davis, California. I'm still in school, but I'm finally on the other side of the desk. I'm halfway through a 3-year position as an assistant professor in the math department at the University of California, Davis. In my research, I use mathematical models to understand biological systems. Specifically, I look at models of abnormal heart rhythms and also the migratory patterns of blue whales. I don't know where that next stage of life is going to take me, but while I'm here, I'm enjoying the nearby Sierra Nevada mountains every chance that I get.
Megan Linnea Foster. Ryan Tyler Henry.
Hi everyone, this is Ryan Henry. I hope everyone's doing well. Can't believe it's been 10 years already. So for most of you that knew me in high school know that I thought I always knew what I wanted to do for my career, which is be an electrical engineer. When I did get to college, I realized that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So I took time off from college, started working full-time while I figured out what it is I wanted to do. Decided to adopt this rescue, Ajax, who's been a wonderful addition to my life. That happened around a little more than 3 years ago. And after a few years of trying to figure things out, I decided that I wanted to become an actuary. So I went back to college, and I will be graduating in April of this coming year, and should be on track to be an actuary next year. I met a wonderful girl and moved down to Florida to be with her, which is where I am now. I'm in the Tampa area. Weather here is a little hot, but I love not having to deal with the snow anymore. And then for a hobby, one thing I picked up is disc golf, which is a great hobby for people that like being outside and want something pretty safe to do during COVID. I highly recommend that. That's about it, nothing crazy. Hope you all are staying safe and have a great next 10 years. Finally,
Kelly Blair Coolez.
Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. My name is Kelly Coolez, in case you didn't remember me. I have lived in LA for the past 8 years, and it's been a really great experience. It's definitely where I was supposed to be, but I was definitely grateful to have grown up in Groton and gotten some really amazing small town values and a really amazing sense of community that can be really hard to find, especially on the West Coast. So I moved out to pursue acting, and I did get my bachelor's, and I did some work for Lifetime once I graduated, and then I went to get a job, and I worked for a company called WAG for 3 years, and it was a really amazing experience because I got to work with them from the ground up. So I got to experience the whole kind of startup life and seeing a company grow, and I got really involved in their digital marketing side. Since then, I've been doing consulting for some startups and working for a subscription startup, doing marketing as well, and then was going back into acting, and I just signed with a new agent. Unfortunately, I everything has been kind of shut down due to COVID, and that's kind of put a stop on things, but I've been grateful to be working through this whole process. Grateful to have made some really amazing friends in LA, have family out here, but still grateful for the friendships and relationships I had growing up. So definitely still think of you all and really enjoy seeing your beautiful photos, your families, your marriages, your engagements. I'm still not married, which I'm totally fine with, it's fine. And I really do miss seeing you all, and wish you the best, and hopefully we can have a different kind of reunion in the next few years. And much love to you all, and happy Thanksgiving.
William Tanyu Lee.
Hey guys, this is Bill Lee. Just wanted to provide a update for our 10-year reunion. So after we all graduated high school, I went to college at the University of Rochester in upstate New York. I was part of the rowing team when I was there, and I graduated with a bachelor's in neuroscience in 2014. After graduating, I came back to Mass to work for a local company in Bedford for about a year. And apparently, I like student loans so much that I decided to go to grad school for another 5 years. I went to Thomas Jefferson University in Philly, starting in 2015, and I just graduated this May. Currently, I'm living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I'll be doing residency for the next 6 years. Besides that, not a whole lot else. I've attended a few weddings, picked up a hobby or two, and try not to gain too much weight, although that does feel like it's a losing battle. Anyways, I hope everybody's been staying safe this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys have all been up to. Take care.
Kristen Marie Mann.
Hey guys, it's Kristen Mann. I'm coming to you after one of my trail runs at one of my favorite places. It's the Middlesex Fells. The trailhead is a few minutes away from my apartment in Stoneham, so I get here quite often. When I think about the past 5 years, the first thing that comes to mind is that I started my own business, which is really exciting and kind of crazy to still say, even after 3 years of doing it. I design logos and I help companies brand themselves. I make print pieces and iconography and infographics and you name it. Anything graphic design related, I handle. Another notable thing that happened in the past 5 years is that I met my current boyfriend, Dylan. He's definitely the love of my life, and we're saving up to buy our own house soon, so that's exciting. I started this 5-year journey competitively racing Spartan races and marathons. I did my first 50K, so I was really obsessed with running, and then I hurt my back, which sucked. So I kind of had to start over. Still working on running now, but I've been doing a lot more hiking, which I found I love even more than running, and I also started CrossFit recently, so I got a good mix going in there. Other than that, I'm still in Massachusetts, nothing crazy going on here. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm really looking forward to watching all these videos and getting all your updates. See ya.
Allison Jean McCadden. Megan Margaret McGuire. Karina Marie McIntosh.
Hey everyone, Karina here. I want to start out by thanking Kristen and Noah for putting this all together. Couldn't have done it without you guys, and I can't wait to hear about everyone's updates for the last 10 years. Can't believe it's been 10 years, first of all. Let's see what has happened. I got my bachelor's at UNH. I know some of you were there as well. Then I went to nursing school because I decided to change my path. So I've been working as a nurse. I actually start a new job at a fertility clinic as a PACU surgical nurse on Monday. So very fresh news, and I'm very excited about that. On the more personal line, I got married this summer in Montana to my husband Joey, just outside Yellowstone, which is one of my favorite places, like a second home. So definitely go there if you haven't been there, because it's incredible. Our two fur babies, little nuggets, were there. If you don't follow them on Instagram, you should. It's Lexi and Tay, who is probably outside chasing rabbits in the backyard right now. If you're a crazy dog mom or dog lover like I am, you'll definitely appreciate their account. That's pretty much all I do in my spare time, is snuggle and walk these doggos, and hang out with my husband. But other than that, life is good. Shout out to everyone who had a major life change or life event happen during COVID. COVID sucks, and I'm just glad that I got to get married despite the pandemic. And I hope that everyone who's had a major life event, babies or getting married or engaged, moving or new jobs, is very happy, and it's very stressful, so you'll get through it if you're in it now. And I hope to see everybody on the other side of this pandemic someday, when we can all see each other in person and not on video. Again, thanks Noah and Kristen, and I can't wait to hear from everybody. Bye guys.
Mary Carolyn Nojan.
Hey everyone, it's Mary Nojan. I'm going to keep my life update kind of short because there's another important message I think we should all keep in mind as we watch this full video. So I manage a team of data analysts and data visualization specialists for one of the leading healthcare data providers in the country. I adopted the cutest little peanut of a pup back in 2016. Her name is Kona. She's a little mini Aussie mix from Texas. She's napping in the background back here. There she is. And so we moved from Boston to Bedford a little over 2 years ago to live with my boyfriend. We actually just bought a cute little starter house in Billerica, so it's very exciting stuff. But honestly, that's about it for my life update. Nothing too crazy has been going on, but I do kind of want to share a quick little tidbit with you all. When I got the tag that this is what we were doing instead of or in place of a reunion, I was really excited to hear from everyone, kind of where life has taken us, what everyone has been up to, that kind of stuff. But it also reminds me of one of my favorite quotes from Heath Ledger. It goes, "Everyone you meet always asks you if you have a career, you're married, or own a house, as if life is some sort of checklist. But no one ever asks you if you're happy." And while I love the idea of updating each other on our lives, I think it's equally important to keep in mind that our life paths shouldn't mirror each other. So listen to these updates, be happy for each other, but please don't go comparing your life to your fellow former classmates, because your happiness isn't fueled by the same things that fuels theirs. So I sincerely hope that each and every one of us are living a life that makes us happy, regardless of what that looks like. And hopefully once we as a country get our shit together a little bit more, we can have an in-person reunion as well.
Noah Hydron Paul.
Hey everyone, Noah Paul Laika here. You all knew me as Noah Paul back in the day, but that was actually before I got married and amalgamated my last name with my wife's Polish name. So basically I went from having a very simple last name to one that nobody can pronounce right. Possibly myself included. Anyways, I've been great. Graduated from Fitchburg State as a communications media major with a concentration in film. That basically means that I'm a film major. Worked on several projects, both major and indie. Now working at the Groton Channel, which is the cable access studio that was and still is in the basement of our old high school. Still a vegetarian. Still living in Massachusetts. Still with the long hair, but I mostly blame that on the pandemic. Also, I have a pet hedgehog. His name is Bristly. And of course, I am happily married. There she is. Aside from that, not too much else. You know, just trying to keep my head up during this pretty rough year. Which I assume is more or less what all of you are doing. Hope you are doing. Anyways, I really hope you all are doing okay, and I genuinely can't wait to see all of you guys, even if it's just, virtually pre-recorded. As I say to all my friends and family nowadays, stay healthy and stay safe.
Courtney Ellison Payne.
Hey everybody. I can't believe that we're all reuniting through video right now, but the world is what it is, I guess. I hope you're all well and healthy and happy. For me, on my end, I've lived a great 10 years. I went to school, I went to college, I got a degree in English and writing and publishing. Right now I'm bartending because I have no idea what I want to do when I grow up. I know a lot of you are married and have babies, and that is outstanding. I'm really, really excited and happy for you guys. I don't have kids yet. I have 2 fur babies, 2 little girls, 2 little cats that me and my boyfriend are excited about. My life in the last 10 years, it's so weird to try and summarize. I lost my mom about 4 years ago. And that was huge, but if anything, it taught me a lot. I learned compassion and love for other people, and that's another huge change for me, especially outside of high school, because when I was there, I was angry about things that I didn't understand, and now I get it. So I'm a much more compassionate person now. What else about me? I'm not very interesting. I'm not very, very boring, but I hope all of you are very well. And fuck it. We're all old enough now, right? So cheers. Class of 2010. Love you guys.
Melanie Ann Perry.
Hi, class of 2010. Can't believe it's been 10 years since we graduated. That's crazy to me. So I caught up with some of you at our 5-year reunion, but for those of you that don't know, I graduated from Hofstra University. I majored in forensic science. So these days I work at the New Hampshire State Police Forensic Lab as a drug chemist. I absolutely love my job. I think it's super cool and really fun, and I'm friends with a lot of my coworkers, so that's great. I'm living in Manchester, New Hampshire with my fiance Mark and our 2 cats. We are getting married next June up here in New Hampshire. Really excited about that. 2020 has been a crazy year. It's also actually been a really good year for me because both of my sisters had babies this year, so I'm an aunt to 2 adorable nieces, and that's been a lot of fun. Thankfully, everybody's local, so I've been able to see them, which is really awesome. Other than that, I've just been busy with work. We've been going to work every day, being essential employees, so that's kept me busy, and wedding planning. I'm bummed we didn't get to see each other in person this year, but I think this was a really fun idea to get to see what people are up to. That's clearly not everything I've been doing in the last 10 years, but that's where I'm at right now. And I'm excited to hear what's going on with you guys, and hopefully in the next year or so we'll actually be able to do a 11 or 12 year reunion to catch up in person. Bye guys.
Emily Rose Russell.
Hi guys, Emily Russell here. I hope you're all doing well, and it's been a long time, although it sometimes feels like it was just yesterday. I went to Northeastern. I graduated in 2016 with my doctorate of pharmacy, and I worked at Pepperell Family Pharmacy for a couple of years, and then I started working at Lowell General Hospital, which is where I work now. I am a clinical staff pharmacist. I spend about 50% of my time in the emergency room, so that's pretty interesting. I've learned a lot, and I see some cool stuff, and it's a lot of fun. Aside from work, I got married last year, so I'm actually Emily Harrington now. We bought a house in Pepperell and totally love it. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. This is my dog, Roscoe. Come here, Roscoe. Come here. No, he won't do it. This is Roscoe. Roscoe, say hi. We actually adopted him from Egypt when my husband was deployed over there. This was one of their, he didn't have a real job. He kind of was there to boost morale and bark at other dogs that weren't supposed to be there. But he's super cute, and we ended up being able to adopt him and bring him home. So he's more well-traveled than me. He's been on a helicopter and lots of planes, and he's super cute. We like him. So that's Roscoe. We also have 2 kittens, Beasley and Dorothy. They're sisters, and we got them. Actually, I guess they're cats now because they're a year old, but they're super cute. So another cool thing that I've been working on, and I actually just recently finished, so I was putting off this video a little bit so I could show you guys too. I actually wrote and self-published my first children's book. So it's called Peach the Circus Pup. I didn't draw it. I paid somebody to do that. I don't have that kind of skill. It's fine. But I'm really excited. And this is my super cool logo that actually Kristen Mann designed for me. Small plug. I have a website. It's emilyrosebooks.com, so you can pick this up. I'll give you guys free shipping because you guys are all my friends. So I'm super excited about that. It's a cool little passion project. It's making me absolutely no money. I've spent quite a lot more money on it than I ever expect to make, but it's fun to do, and it's a little bit better than just working. Well, that's all I've got. I hope everybody submits a video because I really want to hear what you guys are up to. And I'm still on Facebook for some reason. I'm also on Instagram and email and all that fun stuff. So if somebody wants to reach out, feel free. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.
Adrienne Jean Schroeder. Alexandra Skerritt. Peter John Van Udenaren.
Hey guys, this is Jack. I wish we could all get together like normal people, but this will have to do. It is good to hear from everybody, or it will be good to hear from everybody when I see all the videos. I'm just here in Phoenix, Arizona. I just moved here this year. I spent the last 5 in New York City, and I'm still doing the music thing. I don't have a normal job. I just do music. I get most of my income from royalties, and then I do like side productions for different artists. If you want to check out some of my work, I've done stuff with an artist named Bonavega. I've done stuff with Dorian Electra, and yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty happy. I'm excited to see other people's videos. So yeah, happy 2020.
Megan Elizabeth Watlett.
Hi, class of 2010. It's Megan Watlett. What have I been doing the past 10 years? So I went to Washington Jefferson College in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I had a great time. I was in a sorority Kappa Kappa Gamma. I played volleyball. I was editor of the newspaper. I majored in English and secondary education and special education. When I graduated, I ended up staying in Pittsburgh, and I became a high school special education teacher. So I was a high school special education teacher for about a year. Then I got a job as a high school English teacher. So for 4 years, I was a high school English teacher, taught 10th and 11th grade, really liked it. I did coaching. I was coaching swimming and diving. I was coaching boys volleyball. I did the yearbook. I did student council. So I was really involved in all of that fun stuff. I got my master's in school counseling from Duquesne University to become a guidance counselor. And actually last year I was a guidance counselor and I loved it, grades 5 and 6. I then finished up my principal certificate this past August at University of Pittsburgh to become a principal. And it's scary to say that right now I'm a high school assistant principal. Yeah, so this is really weird doing this 10-year video from high school and being in charge of a high school. So it's a daily reminder. I currently live in Pittsburgh. I own a townhouse. I have 2 cats, Fitzgerald and Whitman. I'm engaged. We're getting married next November. And I'm starting my doctorate in the spring. So that's about it, I think. I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.
Zachary Matthew Wilson.
Hey everyone, Zach Wilson here, just checking in for the 10-year. Just wanted to start off by blaming Bill Lee for guilting me into doing this. So I guess for the last 5 years, 2016, I graduated from Mass College of Pharmacy with my PharmD. Started working as a pharmacist for CVS for about 2 years. Quick little PSA, please be nice to your pharmacists. Most of them don't have enough hours in the day or enough help. part of the reason why I left. From there, I went to a long-term care pharmacy, nursing homes, the like, in 2018. Then in 2019, I got married. After that, end of 2019, switched to working overnights, which is what I'm still doing. My COVID coping strategy, I took up golf this year. Got to catch up with some old friends. Got to play with TJ back in the area. Played, I think, just one round with Derek. And then my big news coming up this next year, we're expecting our first, due in May. So can't wait to hear from everybody. Big thank you to Noah, who's putting this all together, and anyone else who's helping. I apologize if there's more and I didn't catch you. Can't wait to hear from everybody.